the 1980s and lots has changed on the railway. The coal yard has been replaced by a scrap metal yard, but the sidings are shared with British Rail. The scrap man's name is Rusty, appropriately enough, and is considered a friendly partner rather than a problem. 37051 in smart metal sector livery is on her way with 4 empty POA scrap wagons. The model by Lima was first seen in early 2024 in my The Story of British Railways Rail Freight Operations, shown top right here now. Like all Lima models, she's had my special service and runs beautifully. The 37 and its train arrive and run into the station lines, ready for the private shunting loco to take over the train. BR locos are not allowed over the scrap siding when the yard is active. A nice little model by Hornby. It has the same motor as the Terriers. I removed the untidy DCC socket arrangement. Let's get back to the story. The first job of the bright yellow Sentinel is to clear the station line for other traffic. The reason for the flat wagon and skip will soon become apparent. It performs a vital role of keeping the locomotive away from the loading zone and is also used for any bits of misplaced scrap. Hornby provide a front skirt plug-on piece for both ends, which I've used at one end here. History of the locomotive. The model is presented in Era 11 livery, but we are imagining it's at work in the 1980s, which of course it was. Sentinel 10255, its works number, left the production line on the 25th of May 1966 and went into NCB ownership in the South Midlands. It would not receive a running number and would be known either by name or by its works number for the rest of its life. In modern times, the locomotive has changed hands a few times, being owned by Potter Logistics as their striking yellow Pride of the Fens and Ed Murray & Sons. There's a video of it in action which I'll place in this video's description box. Only one wagon at a time can be loaded from the scrapyard's materials handler. A special notice has been posted reminding train crew that this section of the line is under private control during the times and days stated. Here's a view of the new scrapyard. Now we can watch as the loader gets to work. Once the wagon is loaded, the Sentinel takes it away to exchange for an empty one. However, this time it must wait as a passenger train is due. Passenger train having departed, the points are changed for the Sentinel to bring the loaded wagon out of the scrap line and into the middle siding, where the next empty wagon is collected and pushed back into the scrap line for loading. The loco then returns with the loaded wagon, and then heads back into the scrap line and buffs up to the wagon being loaded. The whole process will be repeated until each of the POA wagons are full. As the process reaches the final wagon, 37051 slides out of the siding, its driver keen to get on. Once all of the POAs have been filled, the Sentinel pushes them back into the middle siding and clears the line ready for the Class 37 to take the train forward. I hope you've enjoyed this little tale of times past. I'm very grateful to Robert Masterman for many of the Sentinel engine sounds. I'll put a link to his excellent video in this video's description box. Class 31 sounds from my own archive and Class 37 sounds come courtesy mostly of Mr. No One and his excellent videos. Link in the description box also. Cheers for now.